The Nordstrom sale isn't bad. It's just not the event that it used to be 10 years ago. I did the digging to find the deals that are worth it. While I'm going to show you all the deals, I'm also going to share what not to buy and why. So I will have everything in a QR code, YouTube shopping down below, and I also will have it linked down below in the comments for easy shopping. I know you're probably inundated with all the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale, and I know a lot of people, including myself, say it's really changed over the last couple of years. But there's still some hidden gems in it. You just need to know how to shop it. So that's what I'm here for. Think of me like your bestie, your concierge, your stylist, or whatever you want to call it. I found the best deals, what I'm going to share from the shopping event, and what is not worth it and why just don't buy it. A couple of things that I concentrate on is denim, the premium denim. You probably heard that 50 million times. I will say there's not a lot of new denim styles, but they are some older denim brands that I remember more than 10 years ago that I actually love. Speaking of is Joe's jeans. I used to wear these. These used to just fit my body style a lot better. Anyways, they have the Mia high waist. It is a 29.5-inch inseam for the petite girls. These are probably going to be wonderful to wear with the heels. For me, it's just a flat, but it's this darker rinse. And what you're going to see throughout this video is a lot of things are just kind of, there's not a lot of new, fresh, like, not I want to say trendy winter things, but a lot of like fall things that you used to shop for. So I love these jeans. I used to wear Joe's jeans so much, and I'm glad to kind of see them back. And I haven't really heard a lot of people talking about that they're in the sale. They're like an old brand is coming back to life. Like somebody gave it some CPR, I guess. The next brand you're probably going to hear a lot of is Pistola. These are the Lana high waist wide leg denim. It's a 33-inch inseam. So for me, I can wear probably a 2.5 or a 3-inch heel. So just know that. I like the darker wash. It's just classic. It can stay in your closet. You can wear it with anything. You can dress it up and dress it down. The other brand you're probably going to hear a lot of is Mother Jean. These are very expensive, so if you can find them here or on the rack, it's the best time. Now, they have them in different washes. I like the straight. I tried on last year that kick. I don't have any Mother's jeans, but I hear they're really good. I tried on that, the kick flare, which I thought that would be good for me, and I just didn't like them. I didn't like them in the wash. So this wash is called Easy Does It. I like the straight leg. It is a 32-inch inseam, which I really like. I can still wear a bootie with it and like a little bit of a heel. But anyways, I like this color. It's a nice wash, straight leg. My last jean is another Pistola, but this is a slim boot cut. This is typically flattering on most body styles. I like a little boot cut. When you look at it online, it's not like the typical kind of flare out. It's just very slim. So you can even wear your knee-high boots with this. This is what I like. If you want to wear your knee-high boots with something else besides tucking them in your jeans or wear them with a dress, you can actually wear it with this type of denim. And this is a 32-inch inseam. And the other one I wanted to make mention is their Madewell, their airy denim. They have the same washes that they typically have, but they added this kind of deeper green, which I feel like is a lot more fall. So these are the airy, almost like feel like no jean. They call them the airy jean. They're just very light and airy. They're not a heavy denim. And they're also a 31-inch inseam, but I just thought they would be good for fall. To me, this is where maybe you want to add something that is a little different. It's a denim, but it's light and airy, so it can feel like just kind of flowy, but I like the color. It leans towards the fall, so I love that. The next thing I like to talk about is the third layer piece that I love, and that is worth spending a little money on. That to me, if you buy one thing out of the sale, you want to probably wear, like, do the jackets, which last year I didn't see a lot of coats and jackets. This year I kind of saw a lot more of that because The track jacket, the light and airy jackets are really kind of trending. I just wanted to stop for a second and tell you that I'm trying to build my community to 10,000 of you lovely ladies. I would love for you to subscribe. I make content for women over 50, so if that resonates with you, I would love to have you as a subscriber. Okay, they had a lot of Ralph Lauren. Now, I don't see a lot of people talking about it, but I just find it's very, very classic and it's pretty expensive. So this wool blend herringbone tweed jacket, I love as a third layer piece. You can wear these with trousers. You can wear this with a dress. You can wear this obviously with jeans, the way she styles it up with a striped shirt. I just think these are very, very classic, and I think they stand the test of time in your closet, and you can mix them with so many things. And again, a third layer piece, you can wear more than, I would wear this as a coat where I live, like a heavy coat almost on some days, which is strange because a wool coat, some days this is all I really need, but I love this jacket. So we're staying with the theme of Ralph Lauren. They have this houndstooth quilted jacket. I love the patchwork on the elbows. I love the brown piping through around the buttons. I love the two-tone of it. It's very heritage looking. And again, it's something that is expensive. They have it in 3 different colors. They also have it in a really cool plaid. Also, I am going to have one link to quite a few other things because this video would just be too long. And if you're just kind of want to peruse what I think is worth the sale, I'll have one linked at the top that you can shop all that, but everything else in this video will be listed individually. But I just find these kind of jackets just look good with so many things. So let's talk leather. I am going to have a whole section of what I think is affordable leather, real suede on my next section, but this is more of the jacket. Now, one of the trends is coming back in is like vintage type of leather type of jackets. Now, everybody's probably going to push the All Saints like biker jacket. I feel one of my tips is I feel like you can get a better quality leather biker jacket, an oversized biker jacket, bomber jacket, and all that at Quince. I feel like you can get way bigger bang for your buck there. I wouldn't buy the All Saint jackets here. And again, it's only black. Typically, these sales, they would have 3 colors or 4 colors, like a new color for the season. But I like this Reed trench coat. I think it's very classic. Again, a lot of the stuff I'm bringing up is very classic and not really trendy. But this type of jacket can dress up any outfit for day or night. And I really like that. And I love how it cinches the waist. Now, us women, sometimes we need some like waist tying to create that waist with a sweater underneath or a turtleneck. And this is you almost don't even need to take off this jacket. It's so nice. But leather can be expensive. Now, this is a little pricier, but I think it's totally worth it. And it's going to be something different that you're not seeing all these influencers pushing. The next All Saints jacket that I think is very different that I don't see like with Quince or somewhere else that you could purchase it for a better price is this Sophie leather bomber jacket. What I like about it, it's almost like a twofer. Do y'all remember way back in the 90s, we loved this like peplum, like I had a leather jacket that kind of did this. You can leave it uncinched if you don't want that look, or you can cinch it. It comes in black and it also comes in this Oxford blood. And what I did see when I went to the store is a lot of like this maroony red. It's coming back. I'm sorry if you hate it, but it's kind of there. But this to me, you can wear this with a lot of things. Everyone has a ton of black jackets if you want to add something a little different. I love the details, the striping details with the snap. It's got snaps and a zip. I just think it looks really cool and really different. And the Oxford blood is pretty dark, and I love how it has a peplum. You can cinch it or not cinch it. I think it's look really cool with like dresses and skirts as well. So I've got an affordable double-breasted cropped trench coats. You're going to start seeing a lot of trench coats that are cropped, and you're going to be seeing a lot of them with like the ties, which I like. I like the high collar neck on this. I think it's really cool. It comes in this brown and like a gray feather, as they call it. But I love the funnel neck. It just makes it a little modern and a little fresh. And then this is a little bit more affordable. So anyways, I love this kind of brownish color they have. I just love this jacket. I love the funnel neck on it. I think it's very fresh and modern looking. A new brand to the Nordstroms. I haven't really seen it a lot in the past, but the Barber jacket. It's very heritage. It's very expensive. Okay, it's 100% a cotton wax jacket. These are expensive. This is why I'm adding this, because it is on sale. It is something fall. I think it just kind of just gives that regal looking Polo Ralph Lauren look. I love it. I think it's very simple. I love the brown collar on it. It comes in 2 colors. It also comes in a black, but this is like a waxed jacket, and they do a lot of rain jackets, and it's more for like the East Coast is kind of where I think they came from, but these jackets are so nice. This brand is very nice, so it made the cut this year. So this is for the girlies that love a 3rd layer piece, a blazer, and they love a statement blazer. This is for the girlies that love that. Cinque Steps. Now, these are very, very expensive. Even on the rack, you can sometimes find these. They're still in the 400 or 300 range. So if you are a girly that loves the Cinque Steps, I have a couple of friends that love these statement jackets. They love to wear them and collect them. So if you're one of those girlies, here you go. I think this is a really good one. It's cute. It's got floral. It's got those crystals on it. But I will say, I think these type of jackets are going to go fast. More of the contemporary lines tend to sell out fast, and I don't think they have the volume of units like they typically do. So if you're one of the very first ones that get in, I would get this type of jacket if you are a lover of a statement jacket. One thing that I love is leather, but a lot of their leather is very expensive. The other thing is the Nordstrom brand and the Halogen brand, I think, are really bringing affordable 100% leather. So I have a section of, if you love real leather and suede, I got a section for that. So this bubble hem leather jacket is so nice. Now again, it's in like the burgundy color. So it's got the bubble hem on the sleeves and down at the waist. I like that it has a collar. It only comes in 1 color, and that is this color. Nordstrom has this seamed leather midi dress. Now, you can wear a turtleneck under this. I think it looks so nice with a white crisp button up. I like how she has a belt with this, with some boots. You could wear a blazer over this if you don't want to wear a shirt or anything underneath. A really cool blazer and some boots, some suede boots. I mean, you could dress this up like a Western if you were going to a concert or you were doing something. Again, very affordable. To me, this is affordable. You're not really gonna, leather, 100% leather. I know a lot of people don't like a faux leather, but real leather is very expensive. And so anyways, I like that they've had more of these options on here. To me, this is definitely where you would want to spend your money, is on leather pieces. So I found a suede midi skirt by the Nordstrom brand. Again, it's brown suede. They call it a brown drum. I think this would look good with the greens, the yellows, the oranges, the black. Midi skirts are really kind of coming back in. And I like these for winter times. I love to wear these, like pair them with a boot, a chunky sweater. I am gonna have a full list because there's jacket on here too. I will have more of a full list with a single. If you wanna peruse through that, it's more items than this that I think are worth it. Anyways, the jacket's on there. These Nordstrom pants, these leather pants, oh my God. There was somebody on Instagram that had them. She was like, they were like under $300 or whatever, and they were by the Nordstrom brand. I went on and clicked, and they were like, they only had a few select larger sizes, and I was trying to hunt them down, and then I was watching them constant. These are so nice. These are so nice. So I saw them in store on a larger size, like a larger size. They were so nice. I want to get my hands on these. These Leather pieces are going to sell out. I'm not even kidding. They are so good. They're basically $100 off of these pants, and I want them so bad. They look so nice, and they look like, well, they are like a trouser. And I love that. You could wear it with a chunky sweater, a button down, a blazer, a t-shirt, heels, boots. I love this. I want these. And they only come in black. I don't even know. Last year they only have, I remember them only having black too. They were not in the sale if I can remember right. I just saw them on somebody that said they got them and they were like completely sold out like that. The trouser isn't your thing and you want a wide, cropped wide leg pant, here you go. And these kind of, to me, these kind of crop pants look good when you have cool boots. Any kind of boot with color, suede, anything like that. I think these are so cool. These do have belt loops. They're more like a jean or kind of thing. You can put a belt on. I love these. So I honestly, I don't know the inseam. It doesn't say, but honestly, I'm going to at least try to get one of these, even with the boot, because I think a boot would look really cool with like a chunky sweater, like a cashmere sweater or something like that. Really cool. Now, another section I love to hit is their shoes and boot section, but there was very limited shoes and boots. Usually all the new style of boots and shoes and the color variations come out. It wasn't that good, which is fine. I just think the state of the economy is kind of driving it, is like they're trying to pare it down a little bit more. So I like to stick with a couple things. The first boot I want to make mention are these Steve Madden Brax pointed boots. They are real, these are suede. They also do have leather and they have a zebra print. I love the heel on them. They're really nice looking, sturdy. I just thought they were cool. Again, you can wear them underneath like wide leg pants, or you can wear them over like straight leg or skinny pants or something, or skinny jeans, or something like that. I picked them out in this chocolate brown because I just think they're cool and a little different. They read a little bit more like fall and winter to me. Okay, next item I wanted to say, Staud, I believe, is a newer brand, the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale. These Wally boots, they make them year after year. They're only in this mahogany. They are very tall. They come up to the knee. They do have that low heel. They're supposed to be very, very comfortable. So I wanted to make mention, if you're into like high-end boots, this is the time to get them. $329. They're just really nice. They're all leather, suede, but they're really cool. I like the shape of them, but they are new to Nordstrom and they have these year after year. Again, this is what I'm talking about. Like, they're not having new like designs on shoes and boots, but that's okay. This is very classic still. The shape and the color, I think, is a great ad. These are open edit. So they are a Nordstrom brand. They're affordable. Again, they're like a chocolate brown. They come in several different colors. They have a tortoise shell that was really pretty. Anyways, under $50. I think they're really nice. I've been loving like shoes you just slip your foot in. I don't know what it is. Maybe I can take them off and on, but it really draws. I mean, I just love these, even with like cropped pants. I love them with dresses. I love like a shoe like this. I think the way the toe shape is and how it's cut out is very sexy on the toe. I don't know, something about slipping on shoes lately. I just got an On Cloud slip-on pair. I don't know, I'm like really into that. I just spoke of On Clouds. Now they have a pink pair that is a slip-on. I don't know. They have a pink pair that will be in the longer list, but I know people love their On Cloud like monster running shoes. Here are them. There's 3 different colors. I like just the white with the red. I think it's kind of classic, but I know people love the On Cloud monster shoes. So I just wanted to make mention, these are probably going to go fast too. The On Clouds and the Hokas, they're probably going to go fast. Moving on to, there's another trend like this perforated suede shoe. These from Steve Madden look so freaking good. Like, they look very high end. I like they have that little clasp or whatever. It's two-tone. It's 2 gold and a silver. It looks very high end. But you're going to see a lot of perforated shoes this season, and they're going to be in like a suede type. So anyways, These are on there. And Steve Madden, I believe, only had 3 pairs of shoes. Can you believe that? He used to have like a lot. Oversized sunglasses are really big. I always like to pick up sunglasses like a higher end pair on sale here, but they really didn't have that many. So I know a lot of people love the big oversized. So the Key, this is like one of their most popular brands. Now, do y'all remember Marc Jacobs? I really think they're coming back, because now he's bringing back the makeup. And also when I was in the handbag section, you know, the Marc Jacob tote bags, I saw those, like they were everywhere. So I saw these sunglasses. I have a pair of Bottegas that look like this. They're very classic shape with the gold on the side. I thought they looked very similar like a Bottega, but obviously a little less. I also found these Dior cat eye ones that were kind of cool. They just didn't have a lot. I just wouldn't spend a lot of money, so I had 3 different price ranges, but most of their sunglasses were very classic. I put this, okay, another trend is kind of like watch jewelry, a watch that looks like a jewelry piece. So they have this Beretta watch. I think it's really cool. I think it's got a green face on it, but it looks like a bracelet. That is kind of what you want to look for. So anyways, they had this. That brand is good. It's been around a long time. Okay, so the Beretta is a Dallas-based watch company. It was founded in 2009. They only sell in Nordstrom's, Bloomingdale's, and Beretta stores. I just read that. They are a good watch. And again, it looks like that bracelet type of watch that is really trending nowadays. These 2 items are belts. They are my favorite daughter. Favorite daughter is really on the contemporary high end. They have I just love this belt buckle. I just thought it was very modern and fresh and simple. It's not like one that's in your face. They also had this suede statement. They also come in silver and black, both of these. This is the black one. I like how big the buckle is. That looks very luxe and expensive. Getting down to my last, the beauty, okay? The beauty in the home. I don't think home is worth it. You can buy a lot of that stuff everywhere else, your towels, your sheets, your cookware. I believe that you can just find it on better prices. Now, their beauty, usually their beauty would have like new stuff that would come out that were like special to the Nordstrom sale, only to the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale, but they really didn't have that. So this is the one way you can really work it and save money, is to buy the full size or the jumbo. So any kind of makeup, any kind of hand soap or hand lotion, or your favorite perfumes is what I would really look for in the sale. So I use the Charlotte Tilbury, the setting spray. There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them, and which is a great deal on that. Next thing is the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. This is the big one. These are expensive. I'm not going to lie, but it is one of my favorite cleansing balms. It is very expensive, but this is when you want to buy it. You know, they sell it at Sephora, but you only get, if you're at the top tier, 20% or 15%. They just don't have them on sale at a lot of places, so you can definitely pick this up. This is the Big Daddy one. It's usually 126 and it's 85. This is the 7-ounce one, so this is the Big Daddy one. But a little goes a long way, and as we get older, it's like our skin needs that balmy oil, and it really takes my makeup off. I was really surprised. I'm a little leery when I go out and buy something new that it's expensive, but I tell you what, I love this stuff, and I'm almost done with my bottle, so I probably should pick this one up. Another beauty product that is, the brand is new to the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale. These 2 items I use all the time, every morning, and that is the Timeless. Now, they come in a couple of different sizes, and I believe they have the travel pouches if you want to try that. They have the big bottle that's, I think, 1.7 for $23.99. I have been using this before they were ever at Target, online, or they were only online at their website, and I believe it was only like $12. I love this Timeless CE for Rulic, this 20%. This is so good. Like I said, I've been using it for years. They also have a Timeless 15% on sale as well. but a great brand. It gives a lot of bang for your buck. I also use this Matrixyl 6. This is it's got polypeptides in it. It boosts your collagen. Your collagen, elastin, it makes it firmer, smoother skin. It's like everything every woman wants out of their skincare. It's everything, right? It locks in the moisture, and I usually use this as my second step after the vitamin C. This would be my second step. Now, again, you can do the 4 ounce or you can do the 1 ounce. So it's like $18.99. I like to get the bigger bottles because, like I said, I use these every single day and I absolutely love them. I think the price and the ingredients and the way they work, I think is way better than anything at Sephora, just to be quite perfectly honest. I love this. A couple of the things I don't shop at the Nordstrom sale that I really haven't even in the past. Now, I don't do seasonal clothing. Now, I know to me, when I was looking at the sale now, there was a lot of summer items. I don't get that. You can find a lot of places at a lot of brands and stores are having their sales. So I wouldn't mess with seasonal items that are coming in right now. I just find that to be silly. Fashion jewelry. I don't really typically buy the fashion jewelry, but the fine jewelry, they had a lot of that. Largos and all, like the higher end 14 karat gold jewelry. I would say that is on sale, which you don't always find that on sale, but that is something I would look at instead of all the other stuff. I don't find it new or anything like that. I just find like sometimes a lot of that stuff will be marked down later, even better. Home items, again, I don't really ever purchase that. I don't think you get a lot of bang for your buck. And I think there's so many other options out here for better pricing on a lot of these items. My last but not least, the basic active wear, I don't spend a lot of money on. I don't even spend a lot of time looking at it unless it is a specific color I know is going to sell out. So, like the Zella brand, the in-house Nordstrom brand, the Adidas and the Nike and the Varleys and stuff like that. I just find like you can find that on better sale somewhere else or wait a little bit longer. I just feel like they are going to have that stocked up. Let me tell you, when I was walking through, that was stocked up. All the Zella and the Nike and the Free People. That's the other one I do not buy. Free People to me is absolutely insane because you can buy that so many other places, and a lot of times, I hate to say this, but Amazon knocks a lot of those off, even with the cotton. Just like it's so expensive, you can go to the rack and find those a lot cheaper in the colors. I really don't spend time even looking at those. The other thing to me, I don't think is worth it is a lot of their bras and underwears. I know that might be contrast to what somebody else might be saying. I just feel like, again, another, like just the regular half-year sale is better to get a better price on that. So those are some of my tips to shop the Nordstrom sale, the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale, a little bit more and with intention. So that is all I have for my Nordstrom Anniversary picks. Hopefully you like these. Leave me a comment down below. I love to chat up with you and let me know if you're even going to shop this sale or if you're just like, no, I don't like it anymore. Anyways, comment down below. Until next time. All right, bye.